Right, Mike, this is me. I'm going to give you a quick demo because I couldn't find anything really on the internet that really helps you out that much for basic building. So we start with the command pod. You can change command pods. That if you need to know how to do that, I'll show you later or something later. First thing you need to do then is add a fuel tank. There it is, a fuel tank. Pop that on. Right, click on it. You can adjust the width, heights and all that. So you get different whatever. If you click on the properties tab, you can change your fuel. So if you're using like a ion engine, you need battery and gas, so you need to make 2 fuel tanks. But I'll let you click through which fuel for which engine and all. Yeah, so there you go. So you've got that there, and then that. We'll put an engine on it. A nice smallish one. What's that one? Powerful engine that can be used for takeoff and orbiting. Right. So there we go. Right. There's your engine. Again, once you clicked on that, properties, you can mess around with your engine to get maximum performance out of your engine. Again, you can work it out better than I can, I expect. Right, once you've got your engine in place, you might then want to put an interstage in. This allows it to separate away from the next component. There's your interstage. And then again, you can then add another fuel tank to that. Like I said, you can just piddle around with it. Make it bigger, wider, whatever. There's that. Again, you can change properties if you want to, then add an engine to it. So I'll add another mage engine. A quick note on that. If we go that way and zoom in, this is another thing Nobby showed me. If you grab that, you drag it away, click on that, you can make that a little bit wider, and then on gizmos, you've got fuel adapters. You can then put your fuel adapter on there like that, go to mirror, 2 times 3, or have times 3 mirror, back to your engine. There we are, look at that, you've got 3 engines on there now, and you can swing that around. So there we go. You can also then add interstages to the side by taking that off there. Let's have a look, using a side interstage. So you can whack that on there, highlight it, mirror, radial times 2, radial times 3. So we've got 3 of them on there now. Again, then you can go into the properties, turn it into a fuel line, fuel mode transferable, normal, or whatever. You can do that. Once you've got that on there, you can then, another thing you can do is add part, add a strut to it, and then it'll copy again all 3. And again with that, you can go into properties, part properties, what is it? So you can just mess with the weight, turn it into a fuel line again so it can share fuel, etc, etc. But obviously we don't want to do that. Well, I don't want to do that at the moment, so we'll turn that off, and then we can go add part. You can add a fuel tank to it. Try and make sure you line it right up. It's a bit difficult sometimes. We'll add it then, but we missed it. Oh, there we are. And then we'll resize them up. Make sure they're roughly. There is a way of doing it mathematically, but it's probably above my fucking fuel grade. Right, and then just for shits and giggles, we'll have one of them on top. And then flick underneath. Add an engine. One of them. There we go. Right. So there's some sort of basic rocket. Hopefully that'll get us into space. So before you press play, you want to go and make sure your stages are set. Stage 1, 6 engines. I don't want 6 engines to fire off at once. So what I want to do is add a stage. Stage 4 will become stage 2. And we want that engine in stage. That engine in stage 2. That engine in stage 2. That engine in stage 2. And then those 3 will be stage 1. Stage 1 is that. And then stage 3 is stage 4. Mage engine in there. So we want interstages. Right, we don't want all them to blow at once, all the interstages. So we'll add stage. Oh shit. So we want those 3 engines to fire. And then we want side interstages to blow off. So that'll be stage 2. Drag that one in there. Drag that one in there. Oh, that one. In there. So we should have. Oh no, we want those engines there to fire first. So we'll drop back down stage 1 there. So as we see, 3 engines fire first. Stage 3 come down here. There we go. So fire, once they run out of fuel, interstages blow, next engines kick in, and then we got empty stage here. We'll delete that in a minute. Then we got, once that engine runs out, we'll fire that, blow that, and then that will then leave us then with the main engine for that. So that's basically your stages. And then hit play. And what I'll try and do is, mate, I will go through that later on. Hope this helps. Cheers, mate. Bye.